Hey, good morning, Cadre, and everybody else in YouTube land, I guess. Let me adjust that down. Saturday morning, after Black Friday, all that stuff. I didn't really get much Black Friday yet. A few little things. Actually, didn't do any of the big shaving, soap, razor, all that sales, which is good for the storage drawer. I have a few things coming in, but one of the things I'm going to be using today, new to me, is part of a BST that I had ordered and almost forgotten about. Worx Snow Dog. Just a bunch of random soaps, and not want any particular ones that I was previously wanting. I just thought it was a decent deal, and hey, some different stuff to try. This one's very interesting. Stark white. Look at that. So we start the snow dog theme right there, I think. Looks like a snow field. But the scent has me worried. So we'll find out together if this will be a disaster of a shave or not. It smells cold. You remember those ads for the breath mints with the little crystals in the middle, and they go whoosh, and you see the blue because your mouth is so cold because these crystal. It smells just like the white Lifesaver mints, and it gives you that sense already of that cold because it's so minty. So I cannot use, got my lather already whipped up here. I cannot use menthol at all. As soon as I smelled that, I thought, oh, gotta be filled with menthol if they're going after this cooling thing. Looked at the ingredients, looked it up online, looked at the ingredients again, no menthol. Same with the aftershave. I've got the matching splash for it. Looked at the ingredients on that, no menthol. I thought that's pretty odd, but the scent is a good 6 out of 5. I mean, it is intense, the scent. But if you had a cold, it would help just open up your passageway. So anyway, that's what I mean by, we'll find out together. It doesn't say it's got menthol. And so far, nothing. Stuff with menthol in it, probably already my cheeks would start to tingle, which would lead to a burn. So far, nothing. So we shall see, using the Feather SS with a Feather Pro Guard blade here. So, Thanksgiving has come and gone, and that means that I am officially allowed to just get into the Christmas spirit. One of the decisions to be made now would be, when do you get the tree? We're tend to be of the mindset of you get it as soon as possible, to enjoy it as much as you can before Christmas, and then we'll take it down quickly after. That's kind of an interesting, different traditions people have. Some people don't put it up until, like Christmas Eve. That's part of their whole celebration, is putting the tree up and all that. But obviously, we like to have it up and to enjoy it lit up at night. And like I said in my last videos, one of my joys is watching that pile of presents underneath it grow and grow as we wrap them and put them under there. But we've always had live trees. You don't go out and get it, I remember. As a kid, at least when I lived in Oregon, I don't remember about on the East Coast. I don't think we did it there, but in Oregon you can go out to the tree farms and cut your own. I don't think every year, but many years that's something that my dad liked for us to do, go out and as a family with a hacksaw, and you'd pick a tree, and I think you'd pay 15 or 20 bucks for this tree, not much. And I think my sister and I would just complain all the time and argue about which tree we should get, and probably make my dad regret that we went out, but now we can say it was the tradition, right? And, so since then, it's been live trees, and it's interesting. When I worked up in Oregon, one of the fellow nurses, they owned a Christmas tree farm, and she'd have to take a week off sometime around Christmas to help work the farm for the people that come and cut down their own trees. I got a hair somewhere floating in front of me. That's weird. But even when I was up there, more than, trying to remember when I moved to California. Now I think it's 15 years ago. Mercy. But she was saying that was going to be their last year of allowing people to come and cut them, because they made so much more money cutting them and shipping them down to California, and even the wholesale prices they were getting were a lot more. And that's even with they'd hire out a helicopter. So the big farms on hills, or without a lot of access, would do that. A guy would go and cut a bunch of the trees down, and they'd have like almost like a big mesh sack or something that they'd pile all the trees into, and the helicopter would hook up and take them off and put them on the semi. So now we're going to like a Home Depot lot or something, and we end up buying trees from the same part of Oregon that have been cut down and sent down on a truck. I'm paying a lot more than 20 bucks, I'll tell you that. So yeah, interesting different traditions. I mean, we keep thinking about, well, how early can we buy it and have it still not be brown on Christmas? And we do tend to buy it pretty soon after Thanksgiving. Sometimes a week after, sometimes right after, but you cut a new bottom off of it, and make sure you're filling the thing with water. I do twice a day when it's new for the first couple days. I can fill the stand up with water morning and night, and then it seems to slow down, but doing that seems to keep it pretty good until Christmas time. So that's why I always think, I'm not sure, but my guess is for the most part these trees are already all cut down and down here, or on their way down here. So the people some people say, well, I don't want to buy it that far before Christmas because it'll turn brown. I'm thinking you buy it 2 weeks from now, it's already sitting there cut. But I don't know, maybe it stays moisture all wrapped up or whatever. Anyway, maybe they do cut all season, I don't know. So I'll probably be talking about more Christmas traditions as the videos go. So I was just about to say I haven't gotten any even tingling or anything. Now I'm getting maybe a little bit here, but until now, there's been nothing. So obviously there is no menthol in here. And I do enjoy, watch the angle. I do enjoy strong scents, but I was a little bit worried about this one because the ones that are strong in terms of like candy, sweet smells and all that stuff, I don't. So I was a little afraid of this because it smells like a Lifesaver mint, but I like it. So this one will be a keeper for me. Concentrating now on the pressure here on the neck. I have to, especially on the third pass, I really have to fight the tendency of adding more pressure to want to get down to BBS and get rid of everything, kind of flatten out the skin to get a wider stroke. I gotta go easy, let the blade do the work. Goes in, man. The shave is the shave. It will be what it will be. So I'd say that the performance-wise, kind of a Midland soap. There's decent residual, there's decent cushion. So certainly not one that I have a problem with the performance. It's not top tier, but they can't all be top tier, right? It's kind of a cool, different scent that I haven't smelled from anybody else. So when I do get a BST and or scents that I haven't tried, you know, it's always sniff them, try them, and you either put them in the den or put them in the box to pass on through my own piffs or what have you. So not bad. I think we'll end up with a DFS plus on the neck. The cheeks are always BBS. Didn't feel like chasing the BBS today on the neck. So anyway, yeah, maybe I'll do videos a little bit more kind of as we ramp up to the holiday season and talk about what's going on here at home. It's funny, I got a little soap left in my bowl, so I'm just working that out while I keep yapping. I saw in the comment for somebody else's YouTube video the guy appreciated it. It was just a straightforward shave without a lot of the BS. And I don't know if he was referring to BS in terms of, you know, some guys do get kind of political and worked up about stuff, or my kind of BS. It's just kind of like, I tend not to educate you about my soaps and my shaves and all that stuff, at least as much as some other folks, and it's more just, you know, instead of sitting down and chatting over coffee or chatting in the bathroom while I'm shaving, you know, like you do. Rinse the alum. Alright, so it wasn't bad. Had some alum sting one side of the neck, not the other, so doing something okay. Yesterday was alum sting on both sides, but I wasn't paying attention as I should have. So like I was saying, maybe I'll do a few more frequent updates. There's lemon, delicious. Because today, weather dependent, might work on more of the outside Christmas lights, and when I get those done, I'll share a picture of those with you guys. We can talk about turkeys and Christmas dinner and all that stuff. I'm trying to decide what to do here. Normally I do my whole routine that would also include the Nivea 2-in-1, but something's pulling me just to try this stuff out. Yeah, so it's not. Oh, there it comes. There it comes. Okay, we weren't getting anything out of here. I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it. If it's gonna irritate me, it's on the cheeks. So sometimes I just do things on the neck. That's interesting. What is? I'm trying to think, and I know what that scent is. Sometimes you get those Christmas. What are they? They're like a mint. They are like mints. They're kind of soft, but they're not chewy. But they have an intense. I think it might just be spearmint scent. Is that it? Spearmint, wintermint. Wintermint was the. That was the. That mint that you bit in, had the crystals and all that stuff, right? Wintermint. Anyway, interesting for such an intense scent. There's no stinging, no irritation. I don't know that there's a hold on. I don't think there's a lot of alcohol in here. It's witch hazel, rose water, aloe vera, polysorbate, alum, and fragrance oil. I just don't get the sense that the scent is going to be sticking around too long, which is fine. But it's a cool soap to use. Again, original scent, decent performance. So yeah, good stuff. Hope you enjoy your post-Thanksgiving weekend. I know college football for some of you today, and like I said, keep updating through the holidays, and I'll see you on the forums. Oh, which forums? www. Do we still have to say that? I don't think so. theshavingcadre.com. See you around.